Okay, y'all. So this is definitely the season finale of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 8. I'm kind of sad to see it go, y'all. I love the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Um, I feel like as long as I'm doing reviews, and as long as they keep showing it, as long as they don't cancel it, I'm gonna keep reviewing it. It's just one of those things. I don't care if they replace all the girls and get a whole new cast, or keep the old girls. Like, it's whatever. It's just, most of us who do these reviews on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, we have just became so dedicated, and to the show, and watching the show and reviewing it, and just so invested in these women, in their lives. I guess because they're just, they're so relatable and all that. But anyway, let's just see. To be completely honest, there was not much that went on. Um, Phaedra, she decided to have a holiday party. Um, Portia shows up in like this little gown moment. Looked like she was like going to some award show or something, but whatever. So she showed up. They're talking and everything. Apparently, we found out the feds have came to Candy's house. They're looking for Apollo's stuff. Um, it's a mess. Some shit's going on. Like Cynthia said, it seems like every time somebody try to help Apollo, they ass get in trouble. It's just not good to be associated with a crook at all. Cause then that's your ass. Then what you gonna do, sir? So they're talking, and uh, oh, child, excuse me. Phaedra brings up that she's working on this little dance number, and that Chris is helping her with the little dance number. Um, Kenya Moore's man. No, oops, sorry. Kim Fields' man. Child, she'll kill me. Kim Fields' man. And I'm working on this little jazz number because everybody knows he tap dance and all that. So they're talking. Portia throws a little shade at that. Saying he's gonna be flipping his hair and swinging those hips and stuff, trying to be funny. Phaedra also calls on Dwight, that old fossil, to come and how dreadful, to come and help her put together the whole show. He's done many events with Phaedra, so whatever. They're talking and talking, and you know she says she didn't send the feds to Candy's house about the stuff, so I don't know who to believe, but I don't put nothing past Phaedra, to be completely honest. I think she's funny. I think she's very funny when her and Portia gets together, but she lie. Let's just be honest. Um, all right. Portia, she goes to the doctor to see if she got fibroids because she had it at one point. And the doctor revealed that she has small ones, but it's not gonna stop her from possibly getting pregnant or carrying the baby. And the doctor that she saw was the doctor that she saw a few years ago when she was with Cordisha. And obviously there was a train wreck and didn't work out for you know, as we all saw. And so she's excited that she's okay. I think. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I think she's still a little bit jealous of her sister. His sister got pregnant, but whatever. They can still be like, the baby's still a part of you, Portia. I mean, it's your nephew, so you can get him anytime you want to. I'm sure. All right. Let's see. Um, Kenya gets a surprise because her man Matt, he gets her two little puppies, two little terriers, just like Velvet, who passed away a few years ago. So he bought her two little ones, a boy and a girl, real small in the shit already. Good luck cleaning up all that shit and training those little puppies. All right. Let's see. Did Candy have a scene? No, I don't think so. I don't know. That was pretty much it, y'all. Let's just get to the damn holiday party. I really don't. Oh, Cynthia, she put on this whole little romantical moment, trying to be a masseuse for Peter, rubbing Peter, ashy ass down, and he just taking off his clothes, and just being real extra, being excited that his wife is into him again, and she rubbing all on his back and whispering sweet nothings in his ear, and then she found out that Noelle ass still there. She coming down the steps, peeping and shit. It was so funny. Talking about, I thought you was gone and this and that. Cynthia, you need to have your shit together before you try to do something all sexy and stuff with your man. You need to make sure all people and animals are out the door, guys. Leon really very much so could have walked up them steps and saw, you know, Peter ass booty naked and all that. Um, so yeah. All right, let's just get to the whole Christmas party. All the girls arrive. All the girls will be there. Are there? They had to be there, I'm sure. Oh, Portia and her friend Shamia, they show up as like snow bunnies or whatever the hell they are. Just two thoughts. Dipping and doing it with their big booties. They look cute though. Kim Fields, she was like the Christmas. She was like Mrs. Claus or the Christmas gift or some shit from the Wiz. I don't know what she was, but it was very Christmassy. Lanithia came up. She didn't have anything really. She didn't contribute to the theme at all, but whatever. It's Lanithia. Cynthia looked pretty in green. It was like this jeweled dress. It was lovely. Sheree was snatched. Phaedra had Aiden up there figuring out if somebody had been naughty or nice, and he was handing out cold left and right. It was so funny. He was like naughty, 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 naughty. Have I been naughty? But what about naughty, naughty? It was so funny. Um, Kenya, of course, she has to think outside the box and be different from everybody else. And so she decided to come as the Grinch. I thought it was appropriate. I thought it was cool. Everybody knows I'm Team Twirl. But I thought it was appropriate for her to come as the Grinch. I mean, she wouldn't come as the good witch. I mean, come on, like, at the end of the day, she's gotten into it with folks this season. As every season. So I mean, hell, sister girl doing what she got to do to get a check. I wonder if she's really pregnant though. They keep going back and forth with that. Sheree, she gets to meet up and talk to Tammy. Tammy came. Phaedra. Tammy just fascinates me with those bull horns and all that brawn. Talking about her hair and all that, them little pigtails. I'm sick of seeing it. It's real. It's just stiff and stop, Tammy. Stop it. All right. So let's see. They're talking. And Sheree, she's been very upfront. She calls it just keeping it real, and it's just really keeping it messy, keeping that peach going is what it boils down to. But anyway, Sheree was just like, so did you tell Tammy what happened in Miami and everything? That you basically said that you told me that you slept with Tammy. Tammy was just like, you need to keep it real. Don't tell her like that. Honestly, like embarrass me. Like, don't do me like that. This is actually what Tammy said, and this was funny as hell. I thought this was, I felt like, I hope y'all can hear it. Don't try to look at me with that bad eye. What you want me to say? I want you to tell the truth. That was really embarrassing to me. Don't try to look at me with that bad eye. What you want me to say? I want you to tell the truth. That was really embarrassing to me. Don't try to look at me with that bad eye. Tell the truth. That was embarrassing to her because apparently they've just been friends, but you know how men are. Um, especially if them and their girl is going through something, he'll say anything. So basically, he said, I never had sexual relationships with that woman. Bob is funny as shit. I swear. I had no idea Bob was this funny. Bob is really likable. Out of all the husbands on the show, past and present, Bob is the most likable to me, besides Lisa Wu's ex-husband, Ed Hartwell. Um, So yeah. But anyway, Sheree and Bob is, trying to get back together and this and that. Apparently Tammy and Bob never got together. Okay. Um, let's see. Candy goes over to talk to Nene. Nene and Candy have really had a very interesting relationship. Um, but I just think it's just they're all in water. They don't vinegar. They don't mix. They're cool when they're cool. But Candy's just not gonna take any of the shade. Candy is just not gonna bow down to Nene when the other girls seem to, and so that's what Nene don't like. But also, if y'all remember, when Candy first got on the Housewives many years ago, she was the new girl, and Nene was very rude to her. She was, kind of jabbing at her a little bit, and then she jabbed back, and they just never really got along after that. It was just a constant up and hill battle. I guess Nene felt like she could punk the new girl, but then she realized the new girl wasn't no punk, and so then it was just constant, arguing back and forth. So they sat down. They had that moment. Nene said, "I heard the feds are coming to your house." Yada yada. Um, then, it was just like, yeah, they came to my house looking for stuff, and all we had of Apollo's was a 4-wheeler and a motorcycle. So there you go. We also learned through Cynthia, she was talking to Kenya and Sheree, that the feds have also came to her house looking for Apollo stuff. So apparently Apollo had been dropping shit everywhere. He had a pair of drawers over here, a 4-wheeler over here. He had his tool set over there. He had some old sausage dogs at his auntie's house. He just had shit everywhere. And they brung it up to Phaedra because she walked over there, and Cynthia was just like, yeah, well, he brought the feds to come to my house for some stuff. She ends up walking away. I guess because she was getting upset. This is a sensitive topic for her. But do I think that Phaedra have been calling the feds? I don't know. I don't put nothing past Phaedra. I would like to think no, but there's no telling. But Candy and Phaedra still really ain't that close. They're cool, but they're not that close. So I mean, it is what it is. Next week is obviously to see the reunion part one, and so that's gonna be fun. All the ladies look like angels. They all look great. Even Kim, she cleaned up very nice. So next week is the reunion part one. I'll be here for that and all that good stuff. That's pretty much this episode. Anything new on the ladies? No, not really. Portia's gonna be on Celebrity Apprentice. Kim Field's gonna be on Dancing with the Stars. Ugh. More Manor's almost done. The first thing that she's building is a nursery, so maybe Kenya actually is pregnant. I don't know. Um, Candy, she had the baby in January. Sheree and Bob still working on their shit. Cynthia and Peter still working on their shit and trying not to be broke again. Um, is that all the ladies? Portia, I already said Portia. I think that's pretty much it. Nene, I ain't say Nene, but whatever. So anyway, I'll see you guys next week. We'll be right back. What am I talking about? I need to get some sleep. I'm just yawning and talking out my ass. But anyway, all right, you guys. See you later.